the integration of what we know. Okay, and this is what we know, what we call the schemata. All right, it's what we know about reading techniques, what we know about the language, what we know about the organization of text, what we know at that level. Okay, what we know about the culture, what we know about the topic, etc., depending on the text. Okay, is included here. All right, this is the top down. Okay, please. Thank you very much. This interactive now, well, before it was, or you can still use interactive, but now it's like a variation that is called composing model. All right, let's talk about the interaction with this reader and reader's knowledge. Okay, to what what they can do with it. Okay, how much or to which extent they can decode this text. All right, how many times it has happened to you that you know Spanish, you have read I don't know how much in your lives, okay? But when you start reading, you don't understand anything, no? So we have to go back, no? Sometimes we do it aloud, no? Just like, let's see if I understand it like that. No, if we go like this, and that. All right, it's because we're trying to decode this much more challenging or more complicated, okay? Talking about the structure, okay, way of presenting a text, okay? This is this level. Or, as I was telling you, this is the composing model too, okay, which this comprehension, now it's the interpretation, is an interpretation because it comes from you, okay? Now the result of this reading is going to be given by me, all right? What I understand, how much I can work with it, which elements I can identify as the most important ones and how I can reproduce them. Okay, that is the idea here. Thank you. Okay, these are the four main ways that we can read. Okay, the techniques is the ones that we have to always do are the first two in every kind of material. Skimming and scanning. Okay, you do it, right? Okay, skimming, remember, is just a quick view, and scanning is more detailed information or particular information about the text. Okay, these two are more challenging. Okay, extensive reading or intensive reading. Extensive, it's when you need to understand the idea. Okay, and intensive is when you need to understand the details. Okay. This one, well, depending, remember again, of your level is the one that you're going to use or how you're going to use it. Okay? Thank you. All right, again, this side is the only one for basic or intermediate. The other one is for more advanced students. Okay? And the activities, the tasks that we have to consider are like predictions. Okay? We have to use everything that we have to around the text, not only the words. Okay, like the pictures, drawings, symbols, headlines, etc. What you know, all right? They are going to get just certain parts of the text. Most of the times it's not everything. Okay, you're gonna ask them to extract some kind of information. Okay, just get me the descriptions, not just to practice adjectives. No, but say, okay, which parts are just descriptions of something. Okay, they just get that information, no? It's extracting, okay? If they can be more challenging in answering some forms, okay, complete this form with certain kind of information from the text, okay, more than going to that part of understanding ideas or decoding or all that stuff, it's more like little by little, all right? Just pieces of, and then and over there is more complete, okay? Thank you.
What does listing refer to?
Parts, bits.
Which one?
Here.
Yes, I.
Yeah, just parts of it. Or chunks. Yes. All right. Normally, do you prepare them before you read? Do you prepare your students before, or they read?
Yeah, that's when we use the graphic organizers. For example, the I forgot. Here's what do you know about this? The previous activity before the reading, during the reading, what do I want to know, and the post reading, what did I learn?
Perfect. Exactly. Thank you very much. It's all this. Not the summary. Not the summary. Perfect. You know it. Thank you. And remember that you can use everybody's knowledge. Okay, so you can share. Okay, brainstorming. No, you and you and you and you and you, and that's perfect. Great. Thank you. The next one, please. They always make hypotheses. The thing is that at the end they have to see if they were right or not. Okay, but they were just thinking of what eventually was going to happen or how it's going to be the end. No? Okay. Again, this is skimming and scanning stages. All right. Remember, we cannot forget about them. Okay. These kind of exercises in which you have to remove paragraphs or put the name to this paragraph, or if it's in a high level, or depending on the vocabulary. Remember, this is adaptive. Okay, you can make judgments about it. Do you like it? You don't like it? Why yes? Why no? All right, stuff like that. To take them to a certain level. All right, complete a chart, stuff like that. Okay, but the important thing here is teachers should have students move directly from skimming to scanning with any kind of reading task. All right, because they have to. When they grow up and they start like working, or before when they go to college or something like that, they need to understand quickly, and they need to get information quickly about that piece of writing. No, if they're studying medicine, for example, it's like, okay, I know what this is about, or okay, I need this specifically to you look for it, and you know what it is. Okay, this is like the two that we all know we have to teach. All right. Okay, this is again for more proficient students in reading. Okay, this one is more like learning to read rather than reading to learn. Okay, I am not going to. The important thing here is how I read, not the information that I read. Okay, so the techniques and all that stuff, the process. Okay, getting to know vocabulary. Remember, the real level of English is the amount of vocabulary you can handle. All right? The present is always the present, and the future is always the future. But the vocabulary increases, you are in a certain different level. All right? So the more we can introduce vocabulary or emphasize vocabulary in class, it's through any kind of skill, but especially reading, where they can also visualize it. It's really important. Okay? Thank you. And also connectors and linkers, okay? That makes the difference between ideas and all that stuff that they later need in writing, okay? This comprehension step, it's just to check if the students achieve the purpose, okay? You have to do this, and if they do this, all right, you are understanding, okay? This is the comprehension, all right? Even if they just are successful in the doing, probably not in the answer, okay? But they know how to do it, all right? They are understanding. That's the comprehension stage, okay? Thank you. All right. Again, the word transfer, okay, is where you integrate all this knowledge, okay, and then it goes beyond, okay, to other contexts, okay? Thank you. All right, we're gonna stop there, and in your book, you're gonna see a reading. This reading, because of the level and because of the space and everything, is adapted to the content. The content is adapted. Okay, it talks about the system of college and university in the United States. What else would I? I'm sorry, may I use your book again? Thank you very much. Because mine is not stapled, and I just went around the wrong page. Okay?
$36 or which
No, let me tell you in a moment, because I cannot find my I see. It's on page 36 and 37. Okay, on page 36 you have the text, which is school, college, and university, okay? Of course, you know, and now that you're going to read it, you know that this is in general, okay? The system in the United States works more in detail depending on the state. There is not a national school system, no, it's more district or from state, okay, than like in Mexico that we have the SEP, no? All right, so probably you're gonna find here that there is some missing information, okay? But it's impossible to give so many details, all right, for an activity, okay? Yeah, we're talking about it, okay? But this is just an activity. And on the back, you have 3 different kinds of exercises, okay? So I want you to tell me more than answering, remember? It's just to give me your opinion about these activities or what else you can do with this text, all right? The same, so read it first, and then again, with the people you were working previously, tell me about it, okay?